or said a word since we found her.
Miss? Are you all right? I'm PC O'Connell. Miss?
I think we need to get her to a hospital.
Okay.
Bad market.
See if you can get a translator in here. We're going to find someone for you to talk to, all right?
Bitch.
What?
Bitch trying to kill me.
Fucking hell.
This is where it started. The victim sprang out of bed and fled down the stairs, managing to set fire to everything that he touched on the way, before finally ending up in a quivering heap on the front lawn outside.
Right, so some suburban git falls asleep watching telly and gives himself 500-degree sunburn. Case solved. Can I go now?
Well, that's what I thought at first, but look again. Not exactly flash clean, is it?
Where's the wife?
I'll be back in a minute.
You look like you could use this. Bet they're a handful. Boys are always the hardest. My name's James. Can you tell me yours? It's okay. You don't have to say anything if you don't want to.
Kiran,
Sorry?
my name. Kiran.
ਕੀ ਹੋਇਆ ਕੁੜੀਏ ਕੁਝ ਬੋਲ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਕੀ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਕਿਰਨਜੀਤ What's wrong with her? Is she hurt?
Who are you?
Mother-in-law, who are you?
Kiranjit Ahluwalia. Mrs. Ahluwalia. I'm Detective Sergeant Myers. I need you to come with me. Mrs. Ahluwalia, please.
Kiran, ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕੀ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ Kiranjit! Kiranjit! Where are they taking her?
Mommy!
Do you, fancy having a drink? Water or tea? Right then. Ahluwalia interview being tape recorded. It's now 10:38 on Tuesday, the 9th of May, 1989. My name is Detective Sergeant Myers. Also present in the room is Police Constable James O'Connell, observing. Mrs. Alawalia is aware that this interview is being conducted without a solicitor present. Mrs. Alawalia, there was a fire at your home last night. Your husband was very badly injured. Have you got any idea how the fire started? Mum, your husband has made a very serious allegation against you. Now, do you understand?
Ma'am, would you like a translator present?
Terminate an interview at 10:39 a.m. Outside. Now. Exactly which part of observing did I not make clear to you?
With all due respect, sir, I thought it might be easier to get a confession if she actually knew what we were asking.
How long have you been in uniform, Constable? Well, 3? 4 months?
6.
Oh, 6! Well, that makes all the difference, doesn't it? I mean, with all that experience, I can see how you can think you could tell me how to do my job.
Perhaps you'd be more comfortable with a more senior officer observing.
Listen, mate, it's an act, all right? I've seen it hundreds of times with these people. They speak the Queen's English just as well as you please. Then they get into a spot of trouble with the law. All of a sudden, it's all this packy rubbish.
Punjabi.
You what?
I believe she's Punjabi, Detective Sergeant.
Oh, well, ain't you the clever one, huh? Listen, mate, I know how these people think, all right? Now, you let me handle this my way. You follow my lead. I'll tell you what, I'll put a good word in with the commander for you. Now, what'd you say? Good lad. Resuming Alawalia interrogation, May the 9th, 1989. The time is 10:42 a.m. Do you recognise any of these items? You should do, because all 3 photos were taken in your home. Mrs. Alawalia, the fire, it wasn't an accident at all, was it? Hey! I asked you a question. Fine. You don't want to talk? I'll tell you what happened, shall I? You waited until he was asleep, and then you snuck into his room. He'd been drinking, so he didn't even notice the smell at first, until you threw that candle. Now, your fingerprints are on that petrol can. They're also on the bucket, so we know the how and we know the what. What we don't know is the why. So come on, darling, help us out here, will you? Why did you do it, eh?
Kieran, it's okay. I know you're frightened, but no one here wants to hurt you. We just need to know what really happened.
I want to see my children.
Just tell us what happened and you can go home to your children.
I want him. Please.
Not exactly a confession.
Not exactly a denial either. She's guilty. We all know she did it.
But why did she do it?
Who cares? Maybe she had a dodgy curry or something.
That'll be enough of that, Sergeant. Show the lady to her cell.
Fireball mom, touch his mouth. Fireball mom, touch his mouth. Fireball mom, touch his mouth. Asian mom, touch his mouth. Asian mom, touch his mouth.
Hey, that's my copier.
It used to be. It's the banks now.
What?
I'm really sorry about that.
Jamila?
I know, don't worry, I'm handling it.
How are we supposed to make flyers without a copier?
I could have my nephews draw them. Might save them from marking out my walls for a bit.
Very funny. It's not a big deal, Radha.
This couldn't have happened at a worst possible time.
What do you mean?
Look, I found our next case.
Oh, you have you? Fresh off the boat from India and you're already finding us new cases.
Shut up, Asha.
Are you joking? I mean, we're here to handle the victims of violence, not the perpetrators.
Yes, yeah, and how do you even know she was abused?
Why else would you set your husband on fire? Because you ran out of charcoal?
We can't take on every case that takes your fancy. I mean, we haven't got the resources.
Besides, she already has legal aid.
What happened to the facts?
All right, you lot, out you get. Haven't got all day. Okay, speak up when I call your name. Adams Sabrina.
Hi.
Alawalalia Kiranan Ranji. Bloody hell, that's a mouthful.
Answer her, for fuck's sake. Yeah.
Next time, louder. Blair Jacqueline.
Right here, Gov.
Back again.
Love it here.
Roberts Janina.
Yes. This way, ladies. Come on, get a move on.
Right, ladies. These are your prison handbooks. Everything you need to know are in these pages, so don't lose them.
Wait over there. Alu, you're next.
Empty your pockets, please. Take off your jewellery, please. All of it. Now your clothes, please. Come on, there are others waiting. Take off your clothes. What's the problem?
10 years married. Never removed clothes, even in front of her husband.
These are the rules.
Please.
Okay. We'll do it one at a time. Trousers off first.
Welcome to Marble Hall, ladies.
New lick of paint.
There, this one's yours. Oh, not you, Princess. Home sweet home.
Watch your step. All right? Watch your head. I've got you. I've got you. Okay. I'm gonna shut the door now. All right?
दीपक, मैनू किथे लेके आयो?
Hold on. Just hold on. One more minute. Okay. You ready? Open.
For us?
For you. And now a baby.
What you waiting for? An invitation?
Rise and shine. Another day in paradise. Hey. It's okay. Don't need to panic.
Who?
Your cellmate. My name's Ronnie. Didn't think you'd have this luxurious accommodation all to yourself, did you? You got a name? Do you want to tell me, or am I supposed to guess?
Kieran.
Oh, Kieran, you missed breakfast. I thought you might be peckish. Okay, then. Suit yourself.
Wow! How did that happen?
Merry Christmas, ladies.
Oh. So, what did it cost us?
Nothing. But it might add £15 to your monthly bills.
Oh, what? We could barely afford the old payment. Tea?
That's the least you can do. Listen, they're serious this time. You're going to have to be much more careful. It's a miracle I was able to secure your lease on this place at all. I mean, banks aren't notoriously fond of non-profit-making groups. It kind of goes against their belief system.
Well, thank God you are a conveyancing solicitor and not a banker.
Listen, tell me, guys, I mean, why'd you do it? Chasing one lost cause after another?
I guess because a lost cause is better than no cause at all.
You know, that's almost profound.
Shut up,
Thank you. Miss Adewale, I'm Chris Jones, your legal aid solicitor. This is Miss Miriam Taylor. She's your barrister on this case. We picked some things up for you from your mother-in-law's.
Let's get right down to it, shall we? You spoke to the police without a solicitor. That wasn't very clever, was it?
I won't see my children.
Yes. They're staying with your mother-in-law. You'll have to arrange that with her, I'm afraid.
When I go home?
Mrs. Alawalia, you're charged with attempted murder. Right now you're on remand, but if you're convicted, you may be here for a very long time. Why did you do it?
I was afraid.
Of who, your husband? Why? Mr. Jones, would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
Yes, honey. Excuse me.
Bloody hell. He did that to you. That night.
Many nights.
Mrs. Alawalia, I'm deeply sympathetic, but I have to be honest. As your husband was asleep in bed when you set him on fire, and you were in no imminent danger, according to the law, we cannot claim self-defense. I'll do what I can.
We're going to be late. Come on. The film starts at 3.
Noel, मैं आ रही हूँ. Pretty ना? Sale which लगती है. You like?
What are you wearing? You shouldn't try and copy white girls. It don't look right.
पर मैं
Now go and get changed. Now.
Did you hear me?
Go on.
राजीव, संदीप, रोटी तैयार है। हेलो।
You have a reverse charge call from Mulwood Hall Women's Prison. Do you accept?
You done? Other people need to use the phone too.
Who's on the phone, Grandma?
कोई नहीं, छेती मुंह हाथ धो लो ते रोटी खाओ।
What's this? Beef surprise. Beef? I know it. Don't worry, love. There ain't none in it. Surprised?
Asian Barbie finally got hungry.
Food here is fantastic. Although I bet it's not as good as Bobby G's cooking, huh?
You come home, dinner.
Oh, I will. But today, today is my treat for the newlyweds.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next song is a dedication from our customer, Mr. Ravi Sharma, to his guests, Mr. and Mrs. Ahluwalia.
Man, you are unbelievable, yeah? Come on, man. Ask your lovely lady for a dance. No, I can't dance. Come on. If she wants to, you can take her.
No.
Go on. Koi gal nahi. Come on, your husband doesn't mind.
मैं? हाँ?
Yeah. Go on, it's all right. तेरी रब ने बना दी जोड़ी, तेरी रब ने बना दी जोड़ी, वहाँ तक क्या ना कर यारा, वो यारा ये बोले जोगी का इशारा। You and Robbie seem to be getting on quite well.
Nice man. मजा किया है।
He certainly fancied you.
छोटू जी, वो तो एवे तारीफ करिया सी।
The way you were flirting with him all night, I'm not surprised.
Flirt? एक डांस ही तो किया। वो भी तुम्हारे कहने तो। Some water?
You should have married Robbie. You obviously fancy him as well.
चीची, बच्चियां वाली गल्ला ना करो।
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I love you so much. I just can't stand to see you with anyone else. Oh God, I'm sorry.
hell do you keep staring at?
Sorry, I leave.
You want to be a bit more careful, love. Like a bird like you, in a big old place like this with no mates. You want to use your brain. Fucking think about who you're looking at. No girl tax. Sorry. Everybody's got to pay.
Wouldn't have thought you'd need extra cake, Doreen. When did you last see your feet, anyway?
Ain't none of your business, Ronnie.
No, just saying, you know. If I had an arse half the size of yours, I'd hire it out for adverts. Get a bit of money.
You think you're really clever, don't you?
Only compared to some.
Well, clever gal. What if I said I wanted your cake and all?
I'd say you can have it. Tax rebate.
Jesus Christ, Ronnie, not again. I'm starting to think you enjoy solitary.
Oh, you know me so well.
There you are. Thank you. Please take a seat. She'll be right with you.
Sure.
Hi. Namaste. I'm Radha Dalal. Have you heard of Southall Black Sisters? This will tell you a little about us. You can keep it. We are a support group. We work with women. Women who have been beaten up and abused by their husbands.
You speak Punjabi?
No, but I understand it. I once had a Punjabi boyfriend. Kiranjit, I really want to help you. How are they treating you in here? How do you feel?
I feel free. Yes. Are you all right?
I know this is horrible news. We do actually have a much larger problem.
I had been working with the prosecution towards a reduced plea of assault with minimum jail time. But now, Kiran, they're bringing a charge of murder against you. If you're convicted, it's a mandatory life sentence.
भूले को गुरमार्ग पाया अवर त्याग हर पक्ति लाया जन्म मरण की त्रास मिटाई गुरपूरे की बेअंत वडाई गुर प्रसाद औरत कम बेगास अंधकार में प्या प्रकाश जिन किया सो गुरते जानिया गुर कृपा ते मुग्ध मन मानिया
घबरा नहीं बहुत सोनी लग रही है
मैं उन्होंने जानती तक नहीं।
जानन दी की जरूरत है? ए लंदन विच मेरे तेवर दा बहुत अच्छा दोस्त है ते तेरा चंगा ख्याल रखेगा।
पर दीदी मेरी पढ़ाई दा की होएगा?
तेनू किन्ने रोके? इन्होंने इतराज भी नहीं।
It's a copy of my pathology report in regards to the deceased, Deepak Ahluwalia.
Could you tell the court what you found?
There were trace elements of other chemicals and oils mixed in with the petrol that was poured over the victim. Caustic soda. It caused a reaction similar to that of napalm.
In what way?
It causes the liquid to stick to the victim's flesh and keep burning for a longer period of time. In effect, it cooked the flesh right off his bones.
Thank you, Doctor. Your Honor, with your permission, I'd like to introduce Exhibit A to the court.
Granted.
Sheila Ahluwalia, you've been called.
Mrs. Ahluwalia, how would you describe your daughter-in-law?
She very arrogant. Always order Deepak around.
The defense has made statements that your son assaulted the defendant on many occasions. Did you ever witness any of these alleged attacks?
अगर तेल ठीक गर्म ना होए तो पकौड़ा बाहरों जल जाता है ते अंदरों कच्चा रह जाता है जी कोई मुश्किल नहीं
Call me at work.
दीपक तू इतनी की कर रहा है
Call me at work and embarrass the fuck out of me!
तुसी अपनी बेइज्जती आप करा दियो
चुप कुत्ती
पाजी चीट हुई कोई ना जानदा है उदी यार ने घर फोन करके धमकियां दी थी
You leave my mother out! Leave her out!
दीपक दीपक तू पागल हो गया तेरे को मार देगा छोड़ तू मारना चाहता है
No, I see nothing.
Mom, didn't your son move into your house, leaving the defendant and their 2 small children for a brief time early this year?
But she drive him away.
Right. Because she was arrogant, demanding even, correct?
She treat Deepak like a servant.
My lord, defense has submitted a copy of a letter, Exhibit C, written by Kiran to her husband when he left this past March. The original is in Punjabi, but it's been translated verbatim into English for the exhibit. Would you please read the highlighted portion?
No. English no good.
Allow me. Deepak, if you come back, I promise you I will do whatever you say. I won't drink black coffee. I won't watch television. The children need you. Please come home. Mrs. Ahluwalia, do these sound like the words of an arrogant woman?
How are you feeling about your testimony? You up for it?
Yeah, I think so.
Good. I mean, there's a bit of a problem. Well, not so much of a problem, more of a difference of opinion, I suppose.
About what?
Well, it seems the defence are claiming that their client was dazed and incoherent when she was arrested. She didn't know what was going on, so she weren't aware of her rights. Blah, 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 blah. Load of old lawyer double talk, if you ask me.
So what's that got to do with me?
Well, I want you, in your testimony, to confirm that the accused was both lucid and coherent when you found her at the house.
I don't know about that, sir.
Oh, I think you do. And that bitch murdered a man. And I'll be damned if I let her get away with some bullshit incompetence defence. And if you know what's good for you, if it were you.
PC James O'Connell, it's your turn.
Constable, you were the first on the scene on the night in question, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
How would you describe the defendant's demeanour when you first encountered her in the backyard?
I'm sorry, I don't understand the question.
I'll ask again. When you first encountered Mrs. Ahluwalia that night, would you describe her demeanour as alert and attentive, or perhaps dazed and incoherent?
She seemed lucid and aware of her surroundings, ma'am.
What? He's lying. Might as well drag her to the streets and handcuff her to her. Oh, God.
That will be all, Constable. Dr. Stillman, where do you currently practice medicine?
I currently have my own practice in Green Park.
And previously?
2 years at the Hounslow Accident and Emergency Centre.
Do you recognize the defendant?
I do. Okay, good. Now try rotating from the shoulder. It's okay, I'm just going to check your side. Okay, well the good news is nothing's broken, but you are going to have to wear a wrap on your wrist and abdomen for several weeks, however. You say this happened in a fall? Yes.
Our son always leaves his toys at the top of the stairs. I keep telling him to put them away, but... kids.
I understand. Mr. Ahluwalia, I was wondering if you might wait outside while I tend to your wife.
Is that really necessary?
Well, there's still some paperwork to be taken care of, and I thought it might be faster for you if you sorted it now while I tend to this.
We've got to pick up my son from my mother's.
Look, I really think it would be best if I could just
Thank you
have
for
a
your
look.
help.
Mrs. Ahluwalia, is there anything you want to tell me?
No.
Doctor, do you still believe the defendant was an abused woman?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. No further questions. You have to. Kieran.
My English not good. They all laugh.
No one is going to laugh at you. The court will get you an interpreter. Look, I'm running out of options. At this point, our best hope is to put you on the stand and hope that the women in the jury are sympathetic to you.
I cannot. It is too shame.
What? Shame? Too shameful? Is that it? You're ashamed? Deepak was the one who should have been ashamed, not you. It is not your fault.
Counsel for the defense, have you any other witnesses?
Defense rests, Your Honor.
Very well. Members of the jury, you may now retire to consider all the evidence in the case. You've heard statements that the victim, Deepak Ahluwalia, did on occasion inflict bodily injury on the defendant, his wife. However, it would appear that none of those injuries was of the highest severity.
Oh, what? Rubbish!
Silence! Any more of this and I will have the gallery cleared. The fact that the most recent incident took place a full 2 hours before she poured or threw petrol over the deceased and then ignited it with a naked flame, this alone is reason not to consider either a plea of self-defense or provocation. If you cannot reach a unanimous decision, I will accept a majority verdict. Court will now adjourn while the jury deliberates.
It might not be today. They could be in there for days. It could still go either way.
It not matter.
What? Why do you say that?
मैं पाप किया. I sinned. I must be.
Has the jury reached a verdict?
Yes, my lord. Defendant will rise.
Did the jury find the defendant guilty or not guilty on one count of murder?
Guilty.
Oh, shame on you! She's not guilty! Are you crazy? Are you
Order! Order in the gallery, or I will charge you with contempt.
This is disgusting.
Silence! Kiranjit Ahluwalia, you have been found guilty of murder. I hereby sentence you to life imprisonment. Court is adjourned. All rise.
I'm sorry.
See if you can stay here a bit this time. Getting tired of shuttling you around.
Come on, you know you love me. You told me you love me. Give us a kiss. Anyone ever tell you it's not polite to stare?
Why?
Why what?
Why help me? I nobody to you.
Guess I just always hated a bully. Here we are. Prisoner playtime. Enforced, 1 hour. Hey, ladies. Woo! Good morning.
Bugger. Will you look at this then?
Very lovely to see you.
Girl, you's one crazy white woman. I hope you practice sleeping with one eye open, all that downtime in solitary. Doreen's just waiting to see you.
Oh, you know me, darling. I'll never sweat the small stuff. Come on, give us a fag. Oh. Jesus. Kieran, these are my friends, my sisters in Her Majesty's Resort. We have Jackie.
We've met. We took the ride together. Wasn't exactly at my best, I'm afraid.
And this is the
The lovely Lula. Now, Lula works in the canteen, so next time you want something special, you just ask her and she'll get it for you.
Vegetarian, right? Don't worry, I'll take care of you. Put some meat on that skinny little frame.
And then lastly, and leastly, we have Gladys.
Screw you too, Ronnie.
Gladys works in the laundry. She's a good, clean girl, and we love her for her warm disposition.
Why are you here?
Sorry. I leave.
No. Don't be so sensitive. She means, what did you do to get in here? Because, well, no offense, you don't look the criminal type.
More like a swimsuit model. Yeah.
Why are you here?
Thought it was obvious. I have a bit of a substance abuse problem.
Nicked a neighbour's telly, bought some crystal meth.
I didn't think he'd miss it. Cheap bastard didn't even have a video.
And you?
Ronnie's a celebrity. She stabbed her husband.
Why?
He snored.
It's a joke.
No, I told him. If he raised his hand to me again, it would be his last time. Guess he doubted my sincerity.
I'll say.
And you not sorry?
No. Only that I didn't do it ages ago.
Don't even ask about Gladys.
Gladys doesn't like to talk about her life before my Woodhull. It's bad luck, I think.
Just because I don't want to wash my dirty linen in public like everyone else.
But you got no problem doing that, right?
How are you doing? You sound much better.
Sleep better now. Getting used to new place.
Right. Listen, the reason I wanted to talk, the judges handed down your tariff. You'll be eligible for parole in 12 years. Kieran, are you there?
So long.
The last 6 months of your remand will count towards it.
I've not seen my son so long.
I'm so sorry.
I was there every day of your trial. I was so upset with the way everything went.
Why come see me now?
To help you with your appeal, Kiran.
I already have lawyer.
Yeah. And what a great job she's done for you. Has she begun working on your appeal? Has she spoken to anyone? Tell me, Kiran, has she even come to see you since you were sentenced? I thought not. Time's running out for your leave of appeal. We'll find you a better lawyer, someone who can actually do something for you. Kiran, let us help you.
You really want help me?
Yes.
Bring me my children. Please?
No.
She's their mother.
I know who she is. She's the bitch that killed my son. Don't come here again.
Oh, please, but... You know, she slammed the door on me so fast, I almost lost a toe.
Well, I guess there's nothing more we can do.
What are you saying? We should just abandon her? We should just let her rot?
Hey, come on. It's a moot point anyway. I mean, the mother-in-law's not going to let you within a yard of those children, so... Well, not without a court order.
You are bloody brilliant. Not so quick. Here, read this.
Ki likhiya?
It's a court order. It instructs you to deliver the boys to me so that I can take them to visit their mother in jail.
Aur main na kawa?
Then they will be visiting you in jail as well.
Well?
We are in.
Yes! Come on, you go right in. Good boy. Go right in. Ah, Sandeep, getting in the back. Well, that's such good boys.
I have an appointment to meet her lawyer tomorrow.
Don't believe it. How on earth did you get the dragon lady to back down?
With this court order.
What? But this is an old one from another case.
Yes. I remember Dragon Lady had trouble reading English in court, so I took a chance.
You are evil.
Hey, baby, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Mail call. Emmaus, Carla. Brighton, Amanda. Scott, Veronica. Yes!
Look at her. Like the cat got the cream. Who from? Her daughter, I reckon. She's 14. Ronnie just loves her to death. Tucked away up north at some boarding school until Ronnie gets her appeal sorted.
Children bring joy to any life.
So what can I do for you? I'm with Southall Black Sisters. I guess Kiranjit Aluwalia would have told you that I'd be stopping by. Right. So what can I do for you, Ms. Dalal? Well, you can call me Radha.
As you can see from the condition of my desk, I'm not really in a position to discuss.
Is that what you're going to tell Kiran when she asks you why you missed the cutoff date for her appeal? She has only 2 more days to submit grounds, or her sentence stands. And you are saying that you don't seem prepared?
Ms. Dalal, let me be frank with you. I know of your group and the work you do. I find a lot of it to be quite commendable. I couldn't do your job. By that same turn, I also wouldn't walk into your office and tell you how to do it. I have been up for weeks, sometimes all night, looking for something, anything, on which to challenge this conviction. I may not be one of those stuffed shirts on Chancery Lane billing £500 an hour and swilling brandy at the club, but I know the law. And the honest truth is, the verdict was accurate as a matter of law. I'm sorry. I feel for her too. But there is just nothing else to be done.
I suppose then we'll have to look just a little harder.
दीपक तुसी हो बहुत देर कर देती है की है शराब है हाँ
Do you You are beautiful.
बहुत पी देती है।
No, don't do that. Come here. Come here.
नहीं दीपक, दीपक एक दिन दीपक नहीं। क्या कर रहे हो? अच्छा दिया ख्याल करो।
Oh. Asleep.
दीपक, दीपक, नहीं, दीपक,
You're having a nightmare. It's okay. You're safe. You're okay. Okay. I'm here. One is here.
I killed my husband. 10 years I'm married to Deepak. Not one night happiness. He beat me. Sleep with other women. And sometimes
He raped you. So you killed him. Good.
I was born in the village of Chak Kalal in Punjab. I was the youngest of 9 children and the most loved. My father died when I was only few months old. My mother died of cancer when I was 16. She wanted me to become lawyer.
So, why didn't you?
My husband did not allow.
It's a free country, Karen. You can be whatever you want to be.
But my family say get married, have children, be proper Indian woman.
Rainbow. Triple score. Yeah. Yep, sounds like my family. If I'd listened to them, I'd have been a housewife in Birmingham.
But you would not be here.
There's something worse than prison.
Big word. Shoulder.
Big word, wrong word.
Shoulder?
Yeah, nearly. It needs, here, one of these. Shoulder.
You?
Yeah.
I need you.
Yeah, you need me. Don't worry. Getting better.
Connie was fascinated.
Fascinated?
Fascinated. It was becoming unbearable.
Unbearable.
Unbearable. She had only one desire now. Her having bosoms.
What?
Having bosom.
Heaving?
Heaving? Boss. What means?
Heaving.
Next. Aloo wali. Next.
Lula.
Again?
I need £60 for the phone bill.
£60? Why? So much?
Well, you're the one who's always on the phone to your brothers in India. A black shirt in there?
मैं कर्जा खर्चा किस तरह चलाऊंगी?
You should get them to send you the money.
ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਜਾ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ?
I'm going to meet some mates from work. I'll be back in a bit.
ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿੰਨੂੰ ਮਿਲਣ ਜਾ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ। ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸ਼ਰਮ ਆਣੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਹੈ। ਮੇਰੇ ਢਿੱਡ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਬੱਚਾ ਹੈ।
Get out of the way. I said move. That wasn't my fault. Are you all right? Is the baby okay? Is the baby? Why do you keep doing this? Why do you keep winding me up? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
The children love their books. It was very thoughtful of you. Thank you.
Wow, Kiran, your English has really improved.
It is all thanks to Ronnie. I really wanted you to meet her.
So what's the situation with Kiran's appeal now?
Our solicitor barely made the deadline. It's now over a year and we are still waiting for the hearing date.
Have you got a barrister to argue in court?
Well, that's our biggest challenge. Who will work for no money?
Lord Foster's office? Yes, please hold.
I said no interruptions.
I'm sorry, sir, but your sister's on line 3.
Them your boys? They're beautiful.
You have children?
2 girls.
You miss them?
Every bloody day. You're behind. Now there's 2 more loads coming up from 3 Block. Get a bloody move on!
Do you have any idea what this is about?
No, I didn't know 2 hours ago. I didn't know on the way over here, and I certainly don't know now.
There's no need for an attitude. I was just asking.
Nice necklace.
Nice day.
Lord Foster will see you now.
Come in. How do you do? How do you do? Be seated, please. Can I offer you something? Tea, coffee?
No, thank you.
I'd love some tea. With milk, please?
2 teas with milk, please, Glenda. Well, thank you both for coming. I'm well aware that time is of the essence in this case, so I feel it would be in everybody's interests if you were to continue, Mr. Gupta, as solicitor for the proceedings.
Pardon?
Obviously, you would have full access to our law library and whatever staff you might require. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, Mr. Foster. We're a bit confused.
About what?
Well, about what we are doing here.
I do apologize. I assumed you'd been told. I'm to be Queen's counsel for Mrs. Ahluwalia for her appeal.
What? But why would you take...
Mr. Foster, you are aware that we have absolutely no funds to pay for your services?
Nor do I ask for any. I shall be doing this strictly pro bono as a favour.
To whom?
To my sister, Veronica Scott. She's acquainted with your client at Marwood Hall. Indeed, I believe they're cellmates.
You are her brother?
To be perfectly honest, I was surprised to get her call. We have a tumultuous relationship at best. She wouldn't even let me help her with her own legal woes. She must consider Mrs. Ahluwalia to be a very good friend.
Hey. What? You're welcome. Yeah, okay. Having trouble breathing now.
Jamila.
What's the matter? Can't you read English?
Can't you? This isn't some stupid old advert. It's a woman's life.
No bills means no bills.
So sorry, officer. We'll remove them.
So you do, right?
Are you crazy? We're not going to remove them. What?
I don't believe this. Luna, what is happening?
It's Gladys. Come on. You didn't think we'd find out, did you, Gladys? That's right. I found out what you did.
What's your fucking problem, Doreen? Leave her alone.
Oh, look, lad. Here come your mates. What do you reckon? Shall we tell them? Do you think they'll still let you hang round with them when they know what you've done?
What are you talking about?
I overheard the guards talking. Seems like Gladys is doing 12 years for killing her kids. That's right. She's a fucking filthy child killer. No wonder you wanted to keep it quiet. Well, now you're gonna get what's coming to you. No! What you on about? No. Piss off, love, before I beat you too!
Leave her alone.
You telling me you're willing to take a beating for this piece of shit? Why?
She's a friend. And I do not like bullies.
She don't like bullies.
Oh, what's all this? No one told me we were having a social. God, I feel really left out, don't you? You're gonna have to get by me too, Doreen.
And me.
Still fancy having a go.
Whatever.
And you, I know I said stand up for yourself sometime, but become someone smaller next time, eh?
You all right, love? It was an accident.
I was doing a lot of drinking. And one night, I was making supper and I fell asleep. I must have left the tea towel on the cooker and it caught fire. My girls were upstairs. A neighbour dragged me out, but he couldn't get upstairs. Flames. They were screaming. My babies were screaming. Leave me alone.
I cannot.
Why? You had agreed.
Karti girl, sharam aandi hai. I cannot be so naked before the world.
I understand, Kiran, but people need to hear your story in your own words.
My English is still not very good.
So write it in Punjabi. I will have it translated.
I don't know how, what to say.
Say it just the way you told me. It'll also help other women. Come on. The hall has been booked. We've mailed out the leaflets. This rally is our best chance to get public support. Is your reputation more important than your freedom? At least think of your children.
My culture is like my blood.
Flowing through every vein of my body. It is the culture in which I was born, which sees the woman as the honor of the house. In order to uphold this false honor, Izzat, she's taught to endure many kinds of oppression and pain in silence. A woman is a toy, a plaything, broken at will, stuck together at will. For 10 years, I lived a life of beatings and degradation, and no one noticed. I came out of my husband's jail and entered the jail of the law. It is here, at last, that I have found a kind of freedom.
So proud of you.
James O'Connell.
Who are you?
Anil Gupta. I'm the solicitor for Kiran Ahluwalia.
Do you want one?
Not for me, thanks.
What do you want?
I saw you at the rally. Look, I'm not going to beat about the bush. We're going before the High Court to appeal Kiran's conviction, and I need your help.
What are her chances?
To be honest, remote. Pretty girl. Your wife?
Fiancé. Former.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She saw through me. I was never much of a drinker before, but Sarah used to joke that I was The world's worst Irishman. But then after the case, she knew something had changed. Didn't know what exactly. She could just tell that something was eating me up inside.
In the original trial, you testified that after the fire, Kieran was lucid and aware of her surroundings. Is that correct?
But I lied. In court. She wasn't lucid. She was hardly aware we were even there. All I had to do was say what happened. But I put my career in front of the truth. They say confession's good for the soul. Do you think that's true?
I believe it's never too late to make amends.
I think Doreen might change her mind about you if she sees that outfit.
Oh, she's a bit hairy for me, love.
Van's here, Scott. Let's go.
One second, all right?
Bosoms. Hey, if I don't get the appeal, I might at least get a date.
I hope it's going to be worth the money we've paid him.
It will be. Okay. Just let me do the talking, all right?
Okay. There.
I've looked over the material you sent me.
And what do you think?
You're not going to like it. Her statement is completely self-justificatory. She did it, she admits doing it. Why should she be treated differently to any other murderer?
But that's ridiculous. You know that she...
Surely there's something we could use.
Well, there might be one thing. Follow up on the prison psychiatrist's report. He saw her shortly after the incident, just before the trial, and he mentions endogenous depression.
Do you mean we have to say she's crazy?
Right, thank you, Doctor. You've been a great help.
What kind of a world is this? Where a woman has to lose her marbles to get justice, and a man just has to lose his temper?
I'm so sorry, Doctor. Thank you again. We are leaving.
Ronnie, look. You will not believe the number of letters. What is wrong?
Oh, you know me. I always get myself worked up over something.
Your appeal?
My lawyer said it might be a long shot, but I guess I just got my hopes up a bit too high. I don't know what I'm gonna tell him. They're calling her killer's kid. And she's been in 3 fights because of me. So what kind of a mother does that make me?
In here, average.
When did you get a sense of humor?
The day I met you.
Why didn't Kieran's lawyer try provocation as defense?
Because it doesn't apply in her case. I mean, yes, Deepak did attack her on the night in question, but the murder took place a full 2 hours later.
So?
Well, so the law considers that to be a cooling down period. Basically, what they're saying is that Kieran had time to calm down and think rationally. Therefore, no provocation, so it's not manslaughter, it's murder.
But she was emotionally, physically, and sexually abused for 10 years. One night, she snapped. So instead of cooling down, she boiled over. Is that so difficult to fathom?
That is bloody brilliant.
What?
We can use that as the basis for the appeal.
Meaning?
In his summation to the jury, the judge failed to mention Kieran's history of abuse, of her status as a battered woman. I mean, that amounts to misdirection of the jury.
So, what are you saying? We have a chance?
Yeah, a small one, but a chance.
Where is Ronnie?
Last time I saw her, she was over by the toilets. Why?
I have not seen her all day. Ronnie?
seen anything like it. Takes a lot of determination to do that sort of damage with a plastic blade. She's very lucky you found her when you did.
She will be okay.
She'll be confined to the ward until she recovers under suicide watch, but yes, she'll live.
Nice work, Alawalia. You've saved me a mountain of paperwork.
I do not know if this is a good idea.
Trust us, it is.
You're a different person now, Kieran. You deserve a new look. Go for it.
I went to the bank today. Where's the money, Kieran? Tell me what you did with it.
I spent it.
That money was mine, you bitch. You had no right.
खर्च किया. Food for your sons. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਤੇ ਗੋਰੀ ਰੰਡੇ ਦਾ ਖਰਚ ਕਰ ਦਿੰਦੇ.
What if I fucked up that pretty face you're so proud of? Then you're given. This is my house. It's my money. If I want to spend it on other women, I will. If I want to poke out those pretty eyes, I'll do that too. Who's going to stop me? You? You're a woman. You're nothing. You're a cunt. Less than nothing.
All rise.
Counsel, are you ready to present your case?
We are, my lord.
Proceed.
My lords, we come here today before you to present the appeal on behalf of our client, Kiranjit Ahluwalia, and her conviction for murder, which was handed down by the court on the 7th of December, 1989. It is our belief, my lords, that this conviction was handed down in error, and as such, we seek appeal for a new trial.
We note that you are presenting grounds for your appeal.
My lords, we seek appeal on 3 grounds. My first and second submissions relate to the learned judge's direction to the jury on provocation. The classic definition of provocation is that which was approved by this court in Regina versus Duffy. I quote, "Provocation is some act or series of acts which would cause in any reasonable person a sudden and temporary loss of self-control, rendering the accused so subject to passion as to make him or her, for the moment, not master of his or her own mind."
My lord, I believe the learned judge in the present case repeated those very words almost verbatim to the jury in his summing up.
Indeed, my lord, that is true. However, it's my belief that the Duffy direction followed by the judge was, to put it bluntly, incorrect.
Tread softly, counsel.
Beg pardon, my lord. No disrespect intended. However, in his summation to the jury, his lordship remarked that due to the 2-hour cooling-off period between the assault on my client at the hands of the deceased and the subsequent crime for which she was charged, no plea of provocation could be considered. And yet, my lords, the Homicide Act of 1957 reads, "Where there is evidence on which the jury can find the defendant was provoked to lose his self-control, the question of whether it was enough to make a reasonable person do as they did shall be left to the jury."
It could be argued, my lord, that the learned judge did not consider setting fire to a man who slept the actions of a reasonable person.
Reasonable, my lord? To whom? To you? To me? To a woman who suffered violence and abuse and humiliation of the highest order for 10 years? Who feared not only for her own life, but for the lives of her little children? I myself could not, would not, presume to know what reasonable would be for such a woman. My second submission, my lords, concerns the way the learned judge dealt with the question of the appellant's list of characteristics. I submit, my lords, that this woman was suffering from battered woman's syndrome, and that her ill treatment so affected her personality as to lead her to a state of learnt helplessness, a phrase used by those who have recognized this condition.
You believe the judge should have added this condition to the list?
Or, at the very least, my lord, left the list open so that the jury might have considered it for themselves. Finally, my third submission deals with the grounds of diminished responsibility, my lords. We submit the sworn statement of Police Constable James O'Connell, stating that the appellant was neither lucid nor aware of her surroundings when he interviewed her immediately after the incident in question. Also, my lord, we have psychiatric reports, most obtained recently, that express the opinion that at the time of the killing, the appellant's mental responsibility for her actions was indeed diminished within the meaning of the Homicide Act of 1957. My lords, my client has suffered 2 great injustices. First, by the man who promised to love and honor her in marriage, and second, by our system of justice. It is tragically too late to correct the first. But by granting our appeal, you help us on the first step towards rectifying the second.
we will consider the issues overnight. Court is adjourned until 10:30 a.m. tomorrow.
One more, please.
Hey, come on. You've had enough.
So, what are we drinking to, Mr. Solicitor? To victory tomorrow? Or to one of my lost causes?
Don't be so hard on yourself, eh? Why'd you always take it so personally?
Because it is personal.
What?
My sister. How could I be so blind? You know, every time I would see her bruises, she would tell me the story about walking into furniture in her sleep. And I actually believed it. Why would she protect that stupid bastard? Do you know he used to beat her black and blue? For 6 long years. And I didn't even know it. Then one day, she just killed herself. And I could do nothing. I couldn't save her.
Right, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. To sisters.
To sisters.
This is a tragic case that has aroused much public attention. 3 grounds of appeal have been raised. The first 2 relate to the learned judge's directions to the jury on provocation. In our judgment, the summing up of the learned judge was correct in law. Turning to the 3rd ground of appeal, diminished responsibility, we consider the appellant is on stronger ground. We have before us a report, which was available before trial, in which a doctor expresses the opinion that the appellant was suffering from endogenous depression at the material time. It is unclear how such potentially important material came to be overlooked. In these circumstances, we consider the verdict to be unsafe, and as such, we consider the proper course here is to order a retrial.
There never was a retrial, of course. The courts could never find a woman who'd burned her husband to death to be innocent. So on September 25th, 1992, they reduced her sentence to manslaughter and accepted the 3 years, 4 months that she had spent in jail as the full term.
A few words from you.
Kelsey.
Thank you for all this. In life, there is no honor in silent suffering. There is no affection, no comfort to be found in love that is abused. It is our responsibility as mothers to raise our sons to treat women with love and respect. Not violence and anger. Only then will the suffering end. My story is a part of the picture. I may not be important, but this issue is. Please do not forget that there are many women who need help from you. Please.
Fantastic.
Most people can't imagine what it's like to spend years of your life locked away in a place like this. But for Kiran, Mulwood Hall was never really a prison. It was her first step towards freedom.
Rajiv, put your buttons on.